Oh, I say, the old windbag, he's going to go on and on and on about this boiler that blew up. Try to endure. Hey there. Gonna do some repairs today. The never-ending maintenance of this place, I swear. Anyhow, we gotta make a couple things. First thing I'm gonna be looking at here, which I'm still making as you see the table, is a high-pressure boiler. Okay, I'm gonna make 18 of these. I don't know if that's quite enough. We had an issue. Our liquid-fired boiler blew up. Don't know why. Anyhow, if you'll notice, this is 2 steel plates and an Invar, not 3 steel plates. There's an Invar plate in there. So, yeah, that's what I got to make. So let's go ahead and let's get turned around so I can see what I'm doing. Yep, always got to go through twice. There we go. And add those in, and there we go. The other thing we needed to make, which I've already actually made, because it was a little complex. There it is. The fluid-fueled boiler firebox. And I made 9 of those because we're going to do the 3x3. That's a fire charge, a bucket, 2 iron bars, 3 Invar plates, and a furnace, and that gets you 1 each. The other thing I need was a water source, which I'm going to throw in the kitchen sink. That's from the multi-block kitchen, I believe. Anyhow, there were 60 some odd in the ME unit, so I did not have to make that. Maybe it's this one. Oh, it's the same ish. Anyhow, doesn't matter. Yeah, it's the multi-block one. I got the kitchen sinks. So we'll not put those in as our water source. So at some point, while people were off the server, the boiler ran out of water. And apparently this is how it works. Let's turn this on. Really? I don't know why it keeps sticking on that lately. It's usually 2 clicks on, 1 click off. In any case, oh yeah, looky, we got oil. Yeah. In any case, apparently if you run the boiler tank out of water and then you add water, it will explode. So something must have happened along those lines when nobody was on server to do much about it. And I am not entirely certain how something like that would happen. So let's go, and as you can see, we got a big boom boom. Oh, I had one of these. I made one too many. That's all right. Never hurts to have a spare. And that looks like that's a solid construction. So I guess the first thing we need is to put the sinks in and get those piped. 1, 2. For this to work, get rid of that. There we go. Now let's find the magic tool. Is it in this one? Is this my tool one? No, this is not my tool one. Somehow these got switched around. Get my configurator. And we are going to turn these off. There we go. That's how we did it. Why did that disconnect there? I don't understand. Why have I got water in this now? Make me repipe this all the way back. Oh, this is going to be a pain. And Bobby don't use no torches because Bobby can see in the dark. Well, ain't that a pain? Of course, if you were smart, you could have just put a tank on the end and let the water push itself out. But we all know what you're like, GrampyJAG. GrampyJAG. God, why do you have to have such a difficult name? There we go. So we're going to have to re-pipe down the other end a little bit. Let's get this back. Yeah, is it wise to have gasoline over an open flame? Got to ask yourself these questions. All right, so we're going to rework this slightly. Let's pull these. Let's pull these. So I want this come out like this and go up. This to go up, but I don't want these to interact. So okay, so that clears that out. All right. Helps when you do things in the correct order. Pull, pull, pull. Good. Let's get the rest of these in then. All right, so as I understand it, this should keep this sufficiently, and I gotta find another abyssal stone, should keep this whole setup. Well, that was kind of weird. Why didn't those connect? I ain't gonna worry about it, as long as these ones connect. Anyhow, this should keep this whole system supplied with water. So let's start putting in our boilers, fireboxes. We're going to put this one on last. That's what's gonna hopefully get our whole structure built. I'm assuming there's one in the middle. All right. Oh, that's interesting. I'm off by one. Huh. I wonder how he actually had this pipe then. Well, friggles and jiggles. Okay, let's see if we get this one to play nice. Actually don't even need that one. There we go. What? Huh? There we go. Now we're water. Awesome. So like I say, this is probably overkill. One of the things, if you know me, I love over-engineering stuff. Oh, I gotta put one in here. Let's see if I break the whole thing. Kinda, sorta. Alright, so that's what we want, is a column of fuel. And then the rest of these are, yeah, I don't know why these don't link up. That's just weird. It's weird. Anyhow. So let's put these on. Oh, and did I get these? No, I did not link these. All right, so those are linked. Looks like those are linked. And I can't see over here. All right, looks like those are linked. Great. All right, now let's put some tanks in. Where did they go? There they are. All right. Now, if everything's right, when I put this box down, this should form and start making fire. Well, it formed. Okay. Why aren't we going into things? Okay, that's a pull. I don't want to pull. Looks like it's getting water. Is there a way to tell? Oh, it's got water. It's got fuel. And it's making fire. Great. What's going on over here? Come on, let me down. All right, these are not linked. Make sure those are on push. Push, push. Oopsie. Come back around. Why will you not let me go down? Let me go down. All right. That's on push, push, push. Great. And it's getting fuel, so I'm not going to argue. Don't have any steam yet because we don't have enough heat. That's fine. So let's break that. Let's break that. Yeah, this is going to take some work rebuilding. Ain't going to worry about this guy at the moment. Oh, stop your hovering. Okay, let's set this to extract. Even though it looks like it works without it, we'll just make sure everything is... Holy moly, what the hell? Why are you pushing fuel? That don't make no sense. What the hell? That's supposed to be steam. That is not right. That is weird, is what that is. Why is it pulling fuel? Well, that still shows steam. That pulls fuel. Alright, that's just weird. That's just weird. Ain't supposed to be no fuel in that thing. You gotta actually get steam in it. This might explain what happened. That just seems strange. Ah, jumped right over it. Why are you showing steam? Let's get all the steam out. Up to 69, 70. There we go. That's still annoying. So let's wait till we have steam. Let's see if we can get any steam to come out. We should be seeing steam anytime. Once we hit 100. 99 and 100. I got no steam. 101. We got steam. Okay. Let's let this steam build a bit. I'm not seeing anything. Let's see if we can pull. Pull, we got steam. Great. Pull, we got nothing. Pull, we got fuel. Oh, that's just weird. Why are we still pulling fuel? Because we took all the steam out. Okay. So you gotta have a certain amount of steam production. Oh 6, 107. 8. So apparently the pipes are filling with steam. Yep, now we're catching up with steam again. 110. Alright, let's see what happens when we turn this one on. Now we got steam. So you got to have enough steam to fill the pipes. Otherwise, you're going to suck fuel. Which means you got to run this thing for a while and build up your steam. Because I got to fill every one of these segments before it starts getting used. We're starting to get steam again. We're going to let our steam get up to at least a quarter before we pop this in. Pretty sure. See, when this blew up, it was only running this one. It wasn't like it was drawing too much steam from everything here. Up to 118. That really needs to get up like in here. Let's go see what our power levels are down to. Well, not bad. Input's not there. Of course, we don't have any input, but let's go and break this. Just make sure this is working. Why won't it let me attach? Cannot attach to the same point. Linking. Says it's linking, but it's not taking it out. Oh, it took it that time. This thing is so glitchy lately. Up to 126. We're almost at a quarter. Let's pop that on there. Took almost all our steam. So we need a quarter per set of pipes. So let's see what happens if we turn this on. And we are slowly losing ground. Turn that off till our temperature gets a little higher. This takes a long time to heat up. We are almost up to a quarter again, so let's go and link this guy in. steam is down to 0 again. Yeah, looks like we've got a color change. Looks like we're going purple. So that pipe's filling up. That's a bigger pipe, so it's taking more steam. Good to know. Wonder how high the temperature's got to get before we sustain steam production. In theory, as temperature goes up, we should produce more steam. Doesn't look like it's the case so far. Oh, we got steam again, 146. So the pipe's filled. Seem to get about a bucket a second. Oh, looky, we have achieved fire. Not certain what that means. Is that the maximum? No, we're going up still. Alright, seems to be going faster now. Oh, and our fire went back down. Huh. That was weird. Anyhow, let's go connect this guy up. And steam is gone again. What this means. No, it means we've got fire, we've got heat, but why does it keep going up and down? Unless that's the burn. If it's going, that's a bucket, maybe. A bucket of fuel. We got 16 buckets in the tank. So each one of these is a bucket of use, maybe. We got steam back. It's definitely going faster. Now let's see what happens. Gaining. 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 Yeah, so we have enough steam to run one, and we're getting input. This is at 167. Let's turn on number 2. And we are losing rapidly. Let's turn number 2 off. I wonder if a second burner would affect how much gasoline we go through, how fast it heats up. I ain't going to check it out. Not at the moment. Sometime in the future would be a good thing. 173, is that where? Nope, we're still going. In theory, we should get all the way up here, which should be, this should be 200, 400 degrees. What we should be able to eventually get. Now let's try number 2. And we're still losing pressure. I think I'm going to work on sealing this up. I can find me a couple pieces of abyssal stone while that's working. I should have looked in that chest. I doubt there's any in there though. Let's go around the back side. Don't know if I like the stairs or not. Still thinking about it. So stairs are quartz and skystone block. Just don't know if I like that. Leave a comment. Do you like the stairs? You have a better set of stairs. Add cobblestone. It just didn't fit with the finish. Wanted something with a little better finish, but I don't think alternating color is going to do it. And I didn't want it super dark, but I may just go with straight asteroid blocks or whatever they are. Skystone blocks. Don't have access to any of the exotic woods. Doesn't seem to be, they have to be in this world, but they don't see them anywhere. Haven't run across them yet. And let's put some in the box over here. Oh, I did have some abyssal stone. I should have looked. Ultimate cable. Okay, I didn't have any of the pipe. Let's see how we're doing. Up to 199. Alright, so we got 298. Trip it on. And it's still losing pressure on 2. Oh wow, 200 degrees is here, not here. So this may go up to 500. Tell you what, let's turn this off and see how fast that goes. Looks like we're getting 2 buckets per second now. 2, 1,003, almost 3. . think with the greater amount of steam, temperature would go up faster too, but maybe not because we haven't filled the tank yet. Maybe once we fill the tank, this will shoot up. That is definitely filling up faster. Question is, what steam rate do we need to run all three of those? And now that I've repiped these to the centers, question will be, this one's not showing any steam. Guess we have our answer there. I wonder. Chunk borders. Oh, this could have been the problem. It's not within a single chunk border. We're split. We're sliced and diced, people. So if this does it again, basically, we're only going to be getting supply off of like this side, I think. Or, yeah, this is the one that doesn't fill. We need to shift this over one block. This whole thing. What a pain. That guy should keep this chunk loaded. Let's see. He's here. So, yeah. This area should be loaded. So again, why are we having issues? Oh, we're almost full. So F3 and G at the same time will get your chunk borders. T24. A lot of this is going to get chopped out, sped up. This waiting's killing me. Looks like it's taken about 8 seconds maybe to raise the temperature. It should be full. Yep. So 230, it's 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008, 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007. So about 7 to 8 seconds-ish at this point. We'll take another countdown to 236. One 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006, 1007, 1008. So about 7 to 8 still. Seems to be fairly linear. Seems to be. Okay, let's see if we can turn this guy on or if I have to fiddle with him. Well, he's turning on even though we can't see the steam. And steam is relatively stable with 1. small drop with 2. Not terrible. 3's going to kill us. Yep. You can visibly see that dropping. Six. Oh, it's coming up. There we go. It's almost up to 36. And we've already lost a chunk of steam. So, yeah, we're going to turn this off. Turn this off. Gaining back. Let's turn this off for a while. So I think I am going to come back in about half an hour and we'll see how this is doing. So till then. Alright, it's been a wee bit and we are now up to 323. We are now heading into the reddish zone. Steam tank is full. I redid the piping since this side of the tank is in a different chunk. I now have everything coming out of here. I don't know how that will affect this particular break. We will find out, I'm sure. And let's turn a few things on and see how devastating the drain is now. Alright, everybody's starting to rev up and we are still losing steam. And it's still going down. So we're going to give this a little bit longer and probably let it go up almost to 500 degrees. Almost, not quite. We're going to go over here in case it blows up while I'm off screen, and I'm going to take off again for a little bit. All right, we got these babies humming along now. Looks like 400 degrees is the magic number. So I have not seen a whole huge drop in steam pressure since we hit 400 degrees. There's a little fluctuation. Let's take a look at it. So see, we are still at 1,150,000, and it pops up to 151 and drops down to 149, but it is pretty darn stable at this point. And these guys are still spinning up a little bit. Let's take a look at the power. Actually, they are spun up. So we're at 36. We're at max capacity. And we are holding steady. So, yes, it seems about 400 degrees. That's your magic mark. Now, the question is, what's going to happen if I leave the server? What's going to happen if I shut these down and leave it on trickle? Is it going to blow up again? Don't know. I do suspect, let's see, F3G. Yeah. I do suspect this is why the power cuts out, because I got this guy split again over two chunks, and I don't really know how I'm going to pull off getting it all in one chunk spread out as we are here. But you see right here, yeah, this side is cut off from the rest. Steam is still good, still hanging out. Let's check the power. Input still over output, that's good. So what I am going to do, I am going to cut these off. We're at 432. I am going to leave the server for a little while and see what happens. So this is the next portion of our stress test, is not putting any stress on the system, thus stressing it out, if that makes sense. I want to see if the temperature continues to go up. I have a feeling it will not. It will still be 432 when we come back. However, don't know till you try. But I'm going to assume that is, and then we are going to run this baby up to 500 degrees and not turn anything on and see what happens. And then we will leave the server again and see what happens. So this is incremental testing. You change one little thing at a time and see how things work. And ideally, if you do the same thing again, it will do the same thing again. But you know Minecraft. It's the definition of insanity. You can do the same thing 5, 6, 8 times. Everything runs smooth. And then all of a sudden, boom! There goes your boiler for no apparent reason. So that's what I am going to do for now. I am going to take off for a bit, see what happens when I come back. Bye. Back, and I got a surprise for you. Turns out, off server, nobody online. That little bugger back there still increasing in heat. We are now maxed. Yeah, I did it again. So we were full of steam. I turned all 3 on because we were at 747 degrees. And we have next to nothing in the way of usage. So Steam is keeping up with what we're pouring into these guys. Now let's see if anything's getting in. Oh, and we're still showing our input, so that's a good thing. I'm surprised. Let's put it that way. And this kind of makes me wonder, once this thing's up to heat, how many of these guys can we actually run off of it? And 750 degrees was 150 more than I expected. So, come on. Are you lagging? Why are you not letting me look? There we go. It's lagging. Really lagging. All right. So it looks like we are back in business. And it looks like this pipe setup is going to keep steam showing and going. So I call this a tentative success. So unless something happens, unless it blows up again, this will be, it. We're going to be good on this part. We can move on to something else that needs fixing or updating or something. So thanks for taking the time and putting up with me for this long experiment. Been good to see you again. Woo! Oh, I don't have it on. It's all right. I would have clunked my head. See that thing up there? No, you can't. There it is, up over my head. I would have bumped my head. Anyhow, thanks for tuning in. Please, please, please do do learn how to move correctly in this game, because I certainly don't, especially when I'm in this view. There we go. That's safer. So please, please, please do the dance. See, I'm dancing. Do the dance, sing the song, ring the bell, hit the likes, leave a comment. We really need comments. And subscribe. Subscribe. It really does help the channel. Helps with the, the algorithm, whatever that is. Don't know. Don't care. Later.